I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift's makeup, and this is how I would fix it as a professional makeup artist. First of all, I really do not like when she does these heavy, blunt bangs that cover her eyebrows because one, it makes her eyes look a lot smaller. It's closing off the face. I much prefer when she does either a peekaboo where you can see her eyebrows through, or when they're a little bit shorter, or when she pushes them to the side because she has a smaller eye shape, so cutting off the eyebrow with hair is just closing off the eye a lot more, and it's creating less visual space. I'm going to show you what I would do to maximize her eyes, make them look as big as possible. Now, this is a really beautiful makeup application, obviously, but it just doesn't really work with her facial features. So we have a little bit of a winged liner. We have some pink frosty eyeshadow around her tear duct. And the problem with this is she has sort of like an agosai, if I'm pronouncing that right, a fat pad under her eye. And the problem with this is that when you apply concealer underneath the eye and you just drag it upward, you're going to accentuate that bag and all of the fine lines that come along with it. And it can kind of make you look bloated or tired. So the first thing that she needs, and this will also make her eyes look larger, make her look more awake, and it's super simple. I would just smoke out either with like a bronzer or an eyeshadow and just go into that lower eyelid and smoke it out. And you can see what I'm talking about here in this picture. You can see how the concealer is sort of creasing in that skin around that fat pad. This is just what happens, and even young people have this. It's not just more mature skin. So if you have this eye bag here, I suggest that you smoke out your lash line to add definition there. That'll help, and don't bring your concealer that far up. But I was going to say, I really like when she does more of a smoldering, smoky eye, because I think it makes her eyes look larger. It covers that eye bag smoking out I would do if you wanted to keep this look like more subdued. But let's say we did more and she wanted to be more smoky. Look at what a big difference that makes. It makes her eyes look larger. It's shifting down her eyes. Since she is wearing these bangs that are cutting her eyebrows off, it's going to fill up more of the central third of the face, but let's not do that much. That's really all I would change. I think it's important to know your eye shape, and that will affect your placement of under eye concealer and where you want to place eyeshadow. The under eye, the lower lid is a really underrated place to place eyeshadow because it's a way to open up the eyes if you don't have a lot of lid space between your eyebrows and your lash line, and it can also conceal dark circles or fat pads that people don't like on their lower lids.